Welcome and hello, my name is Lisa. This is day one of the Re-Read-A-Thon. So, before I can read, or that I'm going to let myself read for the Re-Read-A-Thon, I have to do my homework, which involves reading this book, do a quiz, it's like an exam, and then do my, prepares for my math class. So that's what we're going to do first. I have a noisy kitty. Okay, if I'm not in the center, it's because I can't see myself, so I don't know where I am ever. So we do our best with what we've got. That we do. Look at him. He's so cute. Welcome, Caesar. That's Misty. Right there's Tripper, being a little weirdo. Gizmo's probably barking somewhere. Right now, I'm taking a break from my homework, and I am making this. I don't know if I'm gonna actually like it, so I don't want to risk it by taking it to work or something, so we're gonna try it at home. Look at him. Look at him. What's he doing? Probably gonna watch something on my phone while I eat and maybe do more homework or read. I don't know. I missed the reading sprint, but I was reading, just not for the Re-Read-A-Thon. Haha, yeah. Look at this precious boy. Aren't you so cute? That's Roomba over there. Roomba's got stuck because Roomba's a little stupid. So we're finally getting to the quiz. Taking forever. Hello, welcome to day 2. I'm getting ready to go to school. Last night I read 49 pages of Sybil's Secret. It all seems pretty familiar. The characters, kind of what's going on, even if I didn't initially remember it. Yeah, so we're going to school, getting ready. Haha, love it. So I just finished cleaning off my car. Had a little bit of an ice blanket, which is always fun. So I just have to ask anyone who loves winter, what are you trying to prove? Do you park in a garage? I hate it. It's cold, my fingers are frozen, and I can't wear my gloves now because it makes them more frozen if I keep the frozen gloves on. Because I have crappy gloves because I lost one of my other gloves, which were also not the best. I need really, really good gloves, but gonna drive to school now. Wish me luck. Oh, the clock's wrong. It's wrong! Made it to school. It only took me an hour and 26 minutes. Just kidding, I fixed the clock. At school. This is it. This is a parking lot. Look at that mountain. Look at that mountain of snow. I hate snow. Home with this loser. Okay, so you know when you don't want to do your homework, so you lay in your bed with your eyes closed for an hour? Even though you're not tired, you just don't want to do it? That's what I did. So we're gonna do homework now. So it's 10:20. I can finally read now. And guess who's in my room? It's Misty. Because she's my soulmate and she is always by my side. Oh yeah, and I'm reading Sybil's Secret. I'll get the hang of this at some point. Here it is. Hello, welcome to day 3 of the Re-Read-A-Thon. I just finished work, which is why I look a little bit like a mess, but that's what happens when oh no, there's a car. That was terrifying. I'm at this angle because there's a guy in the car over there and I don't want him to see me. I am now at Meijer to get some groceries. I'll update you on what I read when I get home. Look at those mountains. Look at those mountains. Gross. Gross. Bought snacks. I read 102 pages of Sybil's Secret last night. I'm enjoying it more than I did the first time. I think that before I didn't like it because it's kind of slow paced. It's a Muslim culture. I don't know if I maybe didn't like that as much. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sick, so this is what I went to get from the store. And I almost forgot it, so good job me. Hi guys. So I've reached page 248 in Sybil's Secret. I am past where I DNF'd it. I don't know why I DNF'd it at that point, because I stopped reading like right when it started to get interesting, when the adventure really begins. Like, the first 200 pages are really like slow. It's kind of a little bit repetitive feel to it. I mean, I can appreciate it nowadays because I don't know, but I don't think past me had the patience for that. So I don't know why. Once it started getting interesting, I was like, see ya. But that's what I apparently did. But I'm enjoying it a little bit more now. We're on the quest. So still like Wildwood Dancing more. But that's my favorite book, so it's like, what do you expect? Not much happened today. I'm feeling a little sick, so some time got away from me while I was just feeling miserable. Like, my throat got so sore when I was like trying to just like close my eyes that like tears started streaming down my face. It was unpleasant. This is day 4. It's like 10 o'clock, but so last night I read some of Ultra Maniac. Just so you know, it's Maniac. I kept saying manic in my TBR. It's Maniac. Just to put that clear. I'm on the 3rd one because it's really cute and I just really am enjoying it. So I guess I'm taking a little bit of break from Sybil's Secret because I really want to read this. So that is an accurate representation of a cat. Okay. Sometimes they say things like this, and it just sounds so awkward. She just left. I'm on the last one. Look at them. They're so cute. I love this. It's just so adorable. I finished them. So it was super fun. I really enjoyed it. The plot kind of like goes from like one story to another really, really fast, but I don't know how mangas usually go, so it's still a lot of fun and it's really cute and I love it. So I enjoyed my time, my little break from Sybil's Secret, which I will get back to. Hey guys, it's day 5. Last night I finished Ultra Maniac. As you know, I read a chapter of Sybil's Secret. I'm off to work, but after I'm hoping that today I can finish Sybil's Secret. You'd think, since the only thing that I finish is a manga, that I would feel discouraged, but like, I'm actually doing really good for reading on a weekdays. So I'm actually real okay, and I only planned on like reading like 3 books. So I just have to finish Sybil's Secret and then read Wolf Tower to really get what I wanted to read. And I can read that like real fast, I think. It's pretty short, real short. And then maybe I can read Hunter's Moon. We'll find out tomorrow. My friends want to do something, so might not have as much time as I'd like, but you know, I have friend stuff to do. Anyways, I'm gonna go work now. See you later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have finally done it. I have finished Sybil's Secret. Now, I have some mixed feelings about this book in that the first half was kind of slow and repetitive, just like the same Paula's frustration with like the culture and doing like the same thing over and over. I mean, it kind of built the relationships that come into play later, but it also could have been not as boring. It wasn't really bad though, so it just was kind of boring. And then the quest, while I did enjoy it, I feel like there could have been more to it. The whole thing, like, there could have been more. Like, I wanted more. It just seemed a little blah compared to Wildwood Dancing, which I love with all of my heart. So, there's just that. There was also, I was disappointed with kind of like Paula's sisters, the sister that's in the story, her storyline, in that she was just kind of there. Nothing happened with her much. Like, she could have been out of the story and it would have been exactly the same. So I don't, for the most part, like, the role that she played could have been played in a different way with someone else. And then it was like ended with like this open-ended thing with that sister. Yeah, like, didn't finish it. I think that the author meant to write a third book to kind of like wrap this all up, probably following like Stella or something, but then didn't. So that's what we got. I did enjoy the book though. I gave it like a 3.5, 4 stars. So, hey guys, welcome to day 6, I think. So I'm reading Wolf Tower now. I read a little bit of it last night. It's kind of funny. Okay, so her name I think is actually like Clady. I don't know why I said Claudie in my head all those years ago, but it looks more like Clady. It's kind of a funny story right now. Like, the house that she lives in is ridiculous. With like stupid rules and rituals that make no sense and are pointless. And Claudie, I'm just gonna call her Claudie. She's kind of funny. Just like how done she is with everything. I'm enjoying like her voice in it. Look at that chapter name. It's inspired. This morning, I took my car to get it fixed. And then I've read 78 pages of Wolf Tower, and it's a short little girl. I went out with my family to do some fun things, like some laser tag, and later I'm going to hang out with my friends. So I'm going to read right now. I did some homework as well, so that's done. So we're going to read again. Okay guys, so it's not day 7, it's actually the day after, so Re-Read-A-Thon is over. I kind of got sick and just finished Wolf Tower yesterday and then just stopped reading because it was just like too much. I had no motivation to read anymore. My nose was on fire because of how much I had to blow it. And yeah, so we're just gonna talk about the books that I read. We're gonna start with Sybil's Secret, which I'm just going to tell you kind of the synopsis. It follows Paula going with her father to Istanbul to try to get Sybil's gift. That's like their secret mission. They have to keep it hush-hush because the authorities don't want that to get out. They want to like destroy it or something, and it's very secret stuff.
So that's pretty much like the first half is like going with that and then setting up with the characters and stuff. And then after that, there's the quest of what Paula's doing, because Paula gets like kind of like a quest from the other kingdom a lot to go along with Sybil's gift. That's basically what it is. I've said my thoughts on it earlier, so I'm not gonna like reiterate them, but that's kind of like what the synopsis is because I didn't really go through that much. The next thing I actually completed before Sybil's Secret, but Ultramaniac. It's not in order, I don't think, because I messed it up, but it's fine. It's fine. That's probably the favorite thing that I read this week. It follows Nina from the Magic Kingdom. She came to our planet to work on her magic because she flunked out, and it's kind of just the shenanigans that she gets in with her friends and stuff like that, with her trying to use her magic, stuff like that. It's very fun. The last book that I finished is Wolf Tower, which follows Clady, and she lives in a house where the royals rule, and they have like maids and slaves and servants and stuff, and they treat them not the best. And they have all these like stupid rules and rituals that are ridiculous. Like they had like this whole ceremony for planting a rose, and the royals basically dress everyone, and they have like stupid fashions, and they get very mad and like, yeah, I know. During the rose ceremony, there's a hot air balloon, and they shoot it down, and it contains Nemean, who they're like, oh my gosh, an invader, and so they're going to like do something with him. I think they wanted to execute him for riding in an air balloon near their house because they're fucking crazy. The oldest lady in the house tells Clady that she is actually part royal, and her mom had like an affair with a servant, and she got exiled, and then they took Clady, the baby, and was like, she's a servant now. Yeah, and so they have her, she has her help Nemean get out, and then the story follows their journey to Nemean's place. Yeah. So my thoughts on Wolf Tower is, I understand why it kind of made me love to read. It's not the most fantastic story, like I'm not gonna be like, you should read this right now. But it's like, it's fun. I feel like if it was written differently or like more in depth and like really showing the relationships forming, that it would have held a lot more strongly. That's a weird way to put it. Oh well. But the cultures are like very interesting. I think it's worth it just to read about like the different cultures that she experiences, because they are so weird. Like there's a sheep group, and there's the feather group, and then there's Nemean's city, which is interesting, and then that one city where they worship a clock. It's just like, it's interesting. My overall thoughts of the Re-Read-A-Thon, I'm really glad that I finally have been able to read Sybil's Secret, even if it's not my favorite book in the world. I did enjoy it, and I like that I have finally read it. Makes me kind of sad that I think that there was going to be a third book, and I'm never going to be able to read it and figure out what happens with that sister. But, you know, we get what we get. I loved reading Ultramaniac again. I love that series. And, oh my gosh, Misty. That scared me. Misty's here. And then Wolf Tower. It was really cool to see, read the book that made me fall in love with reading. I enjoyed my time with the Re-Read-A-Thon. And now on to reading other things for different reasons. Yeah! I hope you guys enjoyed this. It may have been like a little bit of a mess, but it's my first time. This is my second video. I'm trying. I'm figuring out if I like this and if I want this to be like a hobby that I keep up on. I also want to see if I can make friends. So if you want to be a friend, comment. Can subscribe, like, all this stuff is down below. and I'll see you next time. Bye!